A tour in 2016. I got the place in 2008. See that? That's a bridge. I built a bridge over this. This corner here is a wetland. Designated official. So okay, so here we are. We're back here. So I get a chance to show you. Here are the frames here. See, this is where she'll lay her eggs, and the brood will hatch, and then I'll put another one on once this gets filled up a little bit, and then start putting honey supers on top, where the other bees will go get nectar, bring it back in, and turn that into honey. Okay, so we're going to put this back up here and see if we can't continue. I'm going to make my strings match up a little better though. Okay, here we go. Oops, here we go. Okay, so here we go. We'll put this baby on. Okay. Tighten her up. Bring her around. Like this. Tie her up. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna glove up here. Okay. These aren't great beekeeping gloves, the kind you want, or the kind that come up your arm. These are just gloves that I had. I'm not prepared. I've been on a low budget, way low, until tomorrow. Things are gonna finally break loose. Okay, so here's the plan. This is a hive tool. So I'm gonna bring the bees back up here. And what I need to do is I need to pull this can out of here. It was full of sugar water to feed the bees, while they were being transported from California. These are Italians, that's the breed. And then the queen is in her little cage, which is onto this little metal strip here. And she is in there, and so I have to take the can out, slip the queen's cage, pull it out, and put the can back in. When I do that, bees are going to start coming out. So I need to make sure I'm ready. So what I'm going to do is I already have sugar water made up. It's like 2/3 sugar, regular white sugar, and then fill it up with hot water, stir it up, let it dissolve. So I'm going to spray the bees a little bit, and that'll get them busy cleaning up the sugar water. And then I'm going to put it in a jar, a feeder, put it in the entrance, and then I'll put the can in on top of the frames, so it'll keep dripping, and they'll keep consuming whatever syrup's left in here, and they'll start eating the syrup that's in the jar. And then once that is empty, I'll put more in. But since they haven't made any honey yet, they need to be fed, and that's what you feed them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to spray the bees. There's a screen on both sides, so they're in there. See there? Just to keep them busy, so they're not so inclined to get busy on me. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to set that down. Whoops. I'm going to take my hive tool here and just pry. Whoops, I got to make sure I have my marshmallows. Take a marshmallow, I'll show you. There's a little hole in the end of the cage that the queen's in. So I have to take, there's a cork in there. I have to take the cork out, and without letting the queen escape, I have a toothpick around here somewhere. I thought I did. Oh man. Where's my toothpick? Oh, that's not good. I had a handy little toothpick, but since I don't, I'm going to probably have to use my hive tool to get the cork out. So that's okay. So I have to find that toothpick. All right, that's all right. I'm not going to make a separate trip. So I'm going to put my gloves on now because the bees are going to be coming out all over the place. So what we're going to do is we're going to gently, very gently, get this can up in the air. You don't want to drop it because then that kind of stirs the bees up and gets them upset. So we'll just do that enough to get a hold of them, hold of the can. Now I'm just going to pull the can out gently, and I'm knocking the bees off as I go, because the bees are all on this can inside of this little box here, and so I don't want them all coming out on the can. So as I pull the can out, I'm gonna slide this little metal thing, whoops, out. Whoops, missed it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Here she comes. There we go. See all those bees on there? We're just gonna shake those off because we don't want those bees on there while I'm working. Very gently. I don't want to squish anybody. Sometimes you squish some bees. You don't want to. So I'm just gonna do that right there. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, see the queen's in this little cage here. So there's a cork in the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my glove off so I can do this better. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this cork. Oops, there's my marshmallow. I need to put my marshmallow, get it ready. So the marshmallow's in one end here, or the cork is, so I'm gonna get that out of there. And I don't wanna, see the queen will, if she gets out of here, then that's it. I've lost the queen, and I need to get another queen, toot sweet, or else it's over for the hive. Unless they can make another, well, they can't make another queen because she needs to lay some eggs. Okay, so what we're gonna be quick. So if I can catch it where she's at the other end looking the other way, that gives me like a split second to, here we go, to take that cork out and put this marshmallow in. Okay, here we go. Booyah, there we go. See that? Aha! That's success right there. Okay, so now what we have the marshmallow on the end, and what's going to happen, see, there she is. In the next couple days, I'm going to put her in here. The bees are going to try to get to her. They're going to be eating at this marshmallow, and in a couple days they're going to be able to eat their way through into the queen because they want to get